Fuck. So we ended up running 5K. And they're saying tomorrow we're running 11. Doesn't end here, boys. But what a lovely Saturday. What's good, what's popping? Good morning. You're looking at someone who started the day with a 10K run. I think it's safe to say that I am a hybrid athlete. I lift heavy and I run far. And I do it on a regular basis. Well, at least once a week. The people must know this is how I look. Yeah, it's a cap. I mean, I've got a lot of hair, you can see. But yeah, fucking proud. I think this is why we do what we also do, you know. Just continuously remind yourself of the beast that you are. My nipples are paining. Sheesh, my nipples are in pain from the shirt being wet and just, yeah, they were just chafing, boy. Chafing. But yeah, so this is it, guys. I am this guy. I am a hybrid athlete. Proudly so. What am I going to do now? So what I'm going to do now is I need to get a recovery drink. My throat, yeah, hasn't been feeling the best. We prepared concoction last night, yeah? Ginger, lemon, and garlic. Ginger, lemon, and garlic. And I'm gonna top it up with some salt for the electrolytes. Yeah. An orange juice would also do. Tastes so much better than last night. I'm gonna top it up with some honey. Oh, get some honey, some good carbs in, and start the recovery, boys. Start the recovery, boys. If you say you're gonna do something, you better do it. If you say you're gonna do something, you do it. There's no two-way about it. There's no next time. There's no, kill all excuses. We do shit here, alright? We fucking do shit here. And this is why. You do shit. Because look how proud I am of myself. I have earned the right to tell every lazy person to get out of bed and do something with their lives, alright? My nipples. Sheesh. But yeah. I'm not as dead as I thought I would be, but I felt that run, it was not easy.
Storm.
So the nice thing about being here first is that I get to vlog. I get to clear my mind, I get to journal, I get to plan the day. Guys, I have to earn a living, and I do so as a commercial real estate broker. Tough, competitive industry, but I've been doing it for some time now, which can only mean one thing, that I am making it in this industry. Because one way of receiving feedback from this industry is being spat out of it, So every month that I get to spend as a commercial real estate broker, I'm very grateful for. I am very grateful for the clients that I get to, just get to service and that trust me. I've done fairly well. But that's a video for another day. We will dive into it.
Yeah, as a Joburg boy, to say I'm doing business in the CBD, I won't lie. It's quite the milestone. It's quite the milestone in my career. We're always going for these obvious places, but these ones here, this is where you find diamonds in the rough. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking for an option that's next to the Johannesburg Magistrate Courts, and my boy here, Bongs, who's a colleague of mine, it's got some options. Beautiful Johannesburg. It just got busy out of nowhere. Like, I've been busy. I arrived at the office at like 7:30. I had a meeting. I've been busy. It's so weird because I was not busy, especially last month. But things are picking up, boys. Things are picking up. I am not complaining. I am so grateful. Yeah, I haven't had lunch. It's 1 o'clock and I have another meeting. It's concerning, but I am grateful because it sucks when the phone is quiet and you have no business going on. So I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Thank you, God. And just capitalizing on these opportunities. Boys, maybe this is better, bro. I'm closing out this vlog. We've lost footage, audio, you name it. So this is a sign. We're closing this one out. It's been nice. Thank you very much for joining us or joining me in my vlog. And if you're watching till this point, I really wish you nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, go smash it out there in the world. Had no intention of sounding motivational, but it's giving that now. And at the end of the day, I'm a brew, and hopefully you also feel you're a brew and you feel connected just from watching this shit. I know for years I've always felt like, brews like me were underrepresented. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think it's just a matter of finding the right brews that you can connect with. And I want to connect with brews that are chasing greatness. I want to connect with brews that have the courage to chase their dreams. I want to connect with brews that, that are leaving the hood and don't take shame in leaving the hood. I want to connect with brews that have the intention to leave the hood, because I don't think we belong there, boys. You know what I'm saying? We don't belong in the hood. We were never placed there by choice. You know what I'm saying? So, given the opportunity, I do believe that you have to get out ASAP. ASAP, boys, ASAP. So, I've had a taste of the hood, and I've had the taste of, you know, the best parts this country can offer. And I tell you now that I'll always choose the best parts. 10 times out of 10, given the choice. So, those are the brews that I want to connect with. Brews that sound like me and saying that they don't see anything wrong with leaving the hood. Don't glorify the hood. I'll rather glorify, you know, the journey of getting out of the hood and actually making it out of the hood. I believe that, you know, every generation has its own purpose. And I feel that our generation is to expose ourselves to as much as possible, because the previous generation was deprived of exposure by all means necessary. You know what I'm saying? Boys, we are not garden boys anymore. We brews that have pride, that can provide, that have dignity, that can take up rooms. You know what I'm saying? Rooms that we used to clean before, so to say, or only see from outside while doing the garden. Now we can be in those rooms and take control, have a say, and represent those that come from where we come from and those that have been on the same path as us. Without getting too deep, boys, fucking get off the hood if you can, alright? And chase greatness, boys. Don't be limited. That's my message. That's honestly my message. But yeah, I want to connect with Bruce. If you already made it out the hood, well done, boys. Well done. Well fucking done. Well fucking done. Well fucking done. I know that you're most probably still battling mental scars and traumas of, you know, and the guilt of leaving. There's a lot, right? There's a lot that come with it. And I think that's exactly why that's not exactly why, but those are the type of messages that I needed to hear. But there wasn't someone delivering that message. And I hope that there are people out there that can relate to what I'm saying and feel accomplished for leaving the hood. I'm not ashamed of where I come from, but I'm very proud that I got out of there. And I know that there's a lot of people that want to get out of there. So yeah, let's follow greatness. Let's stay in touch. Comment, like, subscribe, share, do whatever feels right to you. But if you feel that you can relate to the content that I'm making, or you want to be in a position where you can do some of the things that I do in my content, then I think it only makes sense to subscribe so you don't miss a video. You familiarize yourself and expose yourself with what I'm exposed to and what I try to familiarize myself on a daily basis. It's just as simple as that. We're all connected in one way or another, and I hope that you feel it. That's it, boys. See you guys next week Sunday.